Hello and welcome to the channel. My name's Michael, and in case the title of this video wasn't a complete giveaway, I'm an aspiring author hoping to be indie published in 2025. This video is hoping to serve as an intro to a series of videos I'll be doing, documenting the entire experience from start to finish, all the highs and lows included. At the very least, it'll serve as a what not to do when trying to be indie published, but I'm hoping it'll be a useful resource for like-minded people and other indie authors who are hoping to also go through this process. Lastly, it'll serve as an opportunity for me to open myself up to my community on socials, people who've also been through this experience before, who can watch the videos and give thoughts or any sort of useful advice that they've gained from their experience of going through the indie publishing route, and yeah, just make this process as smooth as possible. I hope you'll join me for the ride. So, a bit of background about myself and the book. So I've been reading fantasy for probably 25 years. I read The Hobbit when I was about 8 years old. I never looked back. And I've been writing for maybe 15 years. I've abandoned half a dozen manuscripts before I finally found myself a strong enough author and finished a book that I was kind of proud of and felt strong enough to put out there. I finished my book in late 2022, finished editing in 2023, and then I just kind of sat there for a little while until I was brave enough to share it with beta readers who give me some really useful advice, polish it up some more, and finally got it to a point where I was ready to start looking at publishing, whether that was indie or traditional. I weighed them up for both of them for a little while. I did look into traditional publishing for some time. I had some highs and lows with it, but the final kind of straw for me was just the waiting around for responses. I maybe sent my book out to 15 agents, 20 agents, something like that. Most of them just never come back. Some I waited months and months just to get like we can't pick this book up at the moment, but I got some really good feedback from some other agents as well, some really kind thoughts and advice, but pretty early on in the process I decided that the indie publishing was probably more suited to me, being impatient and just really keen to get my work out there, and so I started exploring that towards the end of last year, and here we are kind of at the beginning of that process now. Now, in terms of what you can expect from the channel, not a lot in terms of production. This is probably about as fancy as it gets, videoed on my phone in my office. But what I hope to do is give a really kind of honest account of the entire process. Any ups or downs I might have, any kind of setbacks, any misgivings I have, or doubts along the way. I'll document everything here from start to finish. That'll be working with editors, working with cover design artists, formatting, Kindle, all the entire process, everything that needs to be done. I want to try and kind of do everything possible to make my book as good as possible. I know that there are kind of some cynics out there on around indie publishing, around self-published books, and I think part of that is because they're not always kind of up to the standard that they can be. People tend to not kind of get the full editorial experience, or they'll kind of design their own book covers, or get a friend to do it who maybe knows the way around Photoshop. And I understand not everyone's got like the kind of finance to go through everything, and that's absolutely fine, but it also kind of leans into the why some people think, oh, they don't look professional, or there's a load of grammar errors in there, and it's not as professional as it can be. So I'm hoping to kind of get it to a point where it's as close to being a traditionally published book as possible, and put it out there in the most professional way I can. And as I say, you'll follow through the entire experience with me. That's about it from me this time. My first video will be around working with an editor, or looking for an editor I should say, and then we'll follow that up with working with an editor. I'm hoping to get that video out within the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye on my X account, keep an eye on my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to sharing this journey with you.